What's up, lovelies? It's your girl RJ. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, hi, hello. If you've been here before but have not yet, smash that subscribe button. Make sure to do it. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell, so you know every time I upload a new video. So I'm kind of excited. It's probably why I can't talk correctly, but we have received our Beautylish Lucky Bag. And I am so excited for this. If you're not familiar, Beautylish is a makeup website. Every year, the day after Christmas, they release the purchase of Lucky Bags. It comes in a regular size, an extra large, and then there's now a Jeffree Star. I have to catch my breath. I just ran out and got it, and like I was ready. I knew it was coming, so I was ready to film. Let me just take a moment. Okay, so the regular bag is $75 or box and promises $150 value, and that's the same for the Jeffree Star or just the regular Beautylish Lucky Bag. And then the extra large Lucky Bag is $150 and promises $300 worth of goodies. I think with shipping and tax, mine was about which is kind of sad, but I did order this about a month ago. Normally, they say that they will start shipping, I think, around the 20th. So this year, it seems like they got them out a little sooner. Here we go. Okay. So with shipping, which was $15, and tax, mine came to $174.90. So like I said, I have watched a couple of unboxings on the regular and the Jeffree Star, and I did see, I think, one or two on either Instagram or YouTube, I can't remember, that were the extra large. I actually thought my box would be a little bit bigger. I feel like this is the size it was last year. This is my third year ordering. The first 2 years I got the regular bag because I didn't get in quick enough to get the extra large. And then last year I ordered myself the regular, and then I had my daughter order me the Jeffree Star. So I had both of those. So if you want to check out that one, I'll put a card or a description link in the description bar below to see those past ones. Yeah, so let's just get into it. So here it is inside. Mine came from San Francisco. I think they have a few different centers this year. The paper is the crane. I do always keep my paper. I use it for like backdrop on pictures. Last year it was the little sumo guys. And then the year before that it was like these little characters. Hopefully you guys can see those. As Lucky Bags are a Japanese New Year's custom that inspired us to create our own. The crane on this year's Lucky Bag symbolizes longevity and good luck. We hope the surprises inside make your 2020 a little more lucky. So that's cool, and I will save that again this year. So a pop of, oh goodness. So I say oh goodness because I just looked down and the very first thing on top is something I already have. Although I'm a little surprised because it's not something you normally get in the regular bags. This is just packing, so nothing there. So let's go ahead and get into it. So here's everything. And if you know beauty like I know beauty, you recognize something right away. So we'll probably start with that, but let me just dump everything out. I have gotten things before that I already own. That's just kind of part of the thing. However, I will say for a bag that has a higher value, just glancing, I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I got the right bag. I know that sounds kind of silly, and I'll have to check some of the prices, but just compared to what I've seen other XL bags in the past, it looks a little light. So the first thing is the Riviera palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do already have this palette. I bought it when it first came out. So this would be something that I would probably try to resell or switch with someone else. But yes, so that's the first item. Next item up is the Orbi. This is a nourishing hand cream, which is interesting because Orbi is normally a hair company, so I didn't actually know they even made hand cream. I do know they are very expensive, so this, you know, who knows how much this actually costs, but here it is there. It doesn't list a scent or anything like that. Doesn't actually smell like anything that I can actually smell, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, it does have like a bit of a fragrance, kind of like an old lady smell. So we'll see. Something I'd use on my feet so I didn't have to like smell it, but it is like thick and it feels nice. Okay, next up, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items, which I think is consistent with the big bags. So this is from Good Molecules, which is a brand that Beautylish debuted last year. This is the Niacinamide Brightening Toner. I do have a ton of toner right now because I just got a bunch from Pixi. I love their Glow Tonic, but sometimes it's good to mix it up. Not get it out. So there's the toner. I know the chance you take when you do a mystery bag. I've talked about this before. I just think, and obviously I'll have to add this up, but normally like you get, in the past when I've watched the unboxings, they've gotten the really big, either a Natasha Denona palette or a really large Vizart palette. So I think that's just, I was expecting something like that. Okay, so next up I got a Hourglass Confessions lipstick. I do have one of these. I know these are like 30 bucks because I splurged on my birthday, I think last year, and got one. So let's see. So I'm excited for this. I love the packaging of it. And let's see. This, I don't think it's the same shade I have, but I am glad I got just a like nudie brown shade because I saw some others that were like bright pinks or purples. What shade do I have already? So this is Every Time, and I've Never. So they're not the same. Mine's a little bit more brown, and this one, I don't know, they look similar. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think mine's more warm tone and this is more cool, but it's cool because it's a shade I really like, so I will most definitely use it. These are also refillable. These cartridges pop off and you can put a new one in, so that's cool. Next up, we got a Jouer Longwear Lip Cream. This is in the shade Citronade Rose. What is this? It's just a lip cream. The name doesn't sound familiar. Oh, it's like a metallic. I think I have this one. I just am really bad about remembering names. I'll have to check. Which is, I think, what happened last year. I think I got a Jouer lip. It was one I already had. If not, it's a really pretty like metallic shade, so I won't swatch it just in case I have it. But it is a really pretty shade that I like, so I like that. It's kind of like a pinky with like rose gold in it. So yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, what's this guy? Something in some bubble wrap. I apparently cannot open. So this is a Uma Absolute Anti-Aging Body Oil. I've never heard of Uma before. I'm sure it's probably like a super expensive item. Well, the bottle is really pretty. But there it is there. Okay, it does look like it has one of those lids that it kind of like, it doesn't just pour out. You kind of get like you shake it and get some. And it just says, the luxurious body oil is the only moisturizer you'll ever, it's like I just don't know how to read. You'll ever need to maintain glowing skin from head to toe. Indulgent botanicals such as sandalwood, rose, and neroli achieve an otherworldly fragrance as they rapidly soothe, lock in moisture, and deeply hydrate skin. I didn't smell it. What's it smell like? It's not like overly fragrant, but it is pleasant, so that's good because I was a little worried when I saw rose, but that's cool. Interesting, something new to me. Next up, we have a brush. The last couple of years, I've got Wayne Goss brushes. This is a Sonia G brush. This is a Worker 2. It's kind of a flat brush. If you're not familiar, Sonia G brushes are very expensive as well. And quality-wise, I believe they're up there with the Wayne Goss brushes as well. It feels really nice. and it's definitely a size and shape that I will use, so that's cool. I love brushes, so, and this, you know, like I said, I'll pop the prices under, but I'm sure this is probably like a $35 brush, maybe more. So our very last thing is the Glowgasm face palette. It is from Charlotte yeah, right? Yes, Charlotte Tilbury. Is it Tilbury? Charlotte Tilbury. I always want to say like Tillsbury, like Pillsbury, but it's Tilbury. Let's open it up. So here's the outside of the packaging. And let's open it up. So it looks like it is a highlighter palette. The packaging is beautiful. Let's, okay, so inside it's got a highlight, a multi-glow, which I don't know what that means, a pop blush, and a bronze is what it says on the back here. So let's hope it is my skin tone friendly. Ooh, it is. That's really pretty. Look at that. That is lovely. Yeah, I think all these colors are going to work really well for me. I don't usually like shimmery blushes, but I'll definitely give it a try. But yeah, I like that. It's, I'm not super familiar with her products. I have a few of her lips, I think. But this is really nice. So I know that on Sephora, there's a forum where people trade stuff from their Beautylish bags. Sometimes people just do it on Instagram. So I'm definitely going to try to either trade or sell this one. I saw a lot of people get the Sultry palette from ABH. That one I might be interested in. Okay, so that is everything that came in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. Overall, I'll probably give this bag like a 7 out of 10. For two reasons. One, I don't count off much because I already have this palette, because that's not for them to know, so that's not a big deal. But I am a little disappointed that I didn't get, I guess, like a big ticket item. I don't know how much this costs, but it is just a face, you know, like a highlighter palette. So I've seen in the past people, like I said in the beginning, get like the really huge Vizart or a Natasha Denona palette. And I feel like these two items are like filler. Like I'm really, I know that as I'm editing this, I'm going to put the prices in. I'm really interested to see if this works up to be $300, because I know off the top of my head, this is only $36, I believe. Is it 30? Maybe it's more. We'll say this is 40, 20, so that's 60. This is like 35, so that's 95. This is probably 30, so that's 125. This is probably like 15, so that's 140. This is probably 50, you think? So that's 195. So 295. So unless these two things are like $50, we're well below 300 bucks. So yeah. We will see. So I will tell you that if it is below $300, then I probably will reach out to Beautylish, and I'll put that in the description if that happens. But if I just, you know, for all I know, this thing could cost 85 bucks, because that's how they do with skincare and stuff like that. I'm just bummed that like the high price item is something, if that's the case, is something I've never heard of. So overall, I give it a 7. Will I do it again next year? Yeah, I'll probably just stick with the regular bag. Because I will say, a bit disappointed. When I look at this, it doesn't look like a $300 value, and so that makes me feel a little disappointed. I want to look at it and feel like, oh my gosh, I got a lot of really good stuff for that price. So that's probably the biggest thing I will say. It's not going to keep me from buying it. I will do it again next year. I like mystery bags. I think they're fun. Sometimes the disappointment is just part of it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this edited and get it up. I love making these videos. I hope you guys love watching. And until next time, bye, bitches!